So, like, one day, I was going on my phone. As usual, nothing wrong happening. I thought I would download Talking Angela. You know, if you don't know what Talking Angela is, let me tell you right now. But to the facts, you'll be very creeped out of the original Talking Angela. So, back then, when Outfit 7 was released in 2009 and started its first franchise of games, we were introduced to Talking Angela, I think on June 2012. And during that time, there was a new game released called Tom Loves Angela, which was the very first game she appeared in. Later, she wouldn't get her own game until, I think, months later. When her new game came out, it was alright, but until backlash came from a mother who worries about her kid, talking to Angela. So there was this chat mode on the original Talking Angela, and to be honest, while it was on chat mode, it was actually crazy because she went on the news and everyone was black flashing about her and how she had a man in her eyes, or maybe if she was a kidnapper, like a hacking game. So that worried people, especially parents. And so during that time, Talking Angela was a franchise that started to become a bit scary. Even when even when the Talking Angela game came out. So years later in 2014, the crew of Outfit 7 decided to change a bit of stuff in the Talking Angela game, which includes the chat mode now not being there anymore, and also the face mode, which shows your face, not anymore on the game. Now, you might be wondering how this franchise come to be. Well, I don't know, maybe parents were freaked out of the fact that Talking Angela was talking to their kids like it was a bit creepy. Like even some kids on the news talked about it, so it makes sense. And even on the internet, people started to show that there was a man in their eyes. So so throughout then, we get more Talking Angela games. Mostly the Talking Angela game you might be seeing now on the screen, which I forgot which year it came, but I like that game, and they added a new dance feature, I think by 2016 or 17. But Angela wouldn't come back until 2022 or 2021, where she would feature in a new game coming out by Outfit 7. After doing some popular games like Talking Tom and Friends, My Talking Friends, and other stuff, they wanted Angela to have a second game. And so Outfit 7 created My Talking Angela 2. And also, I like that game, but there was still more backlash on the original game. You know, the one with the man in her eyes and her being on the news. So as soon as the game released, some people played it, and for me, I liked it. Somehow I didn't see a man in her eyes, but if it came back, I would have snapshot it. Now, real quickly, I just want to tell you guys a story. Sorry for the ad. I want to tell you guys a story all about Angela. Now, to be honest, I'm a big, somewhat, I like Angela, Talking Angela too, even if she's creepy, but yeah. I just want to tell you this weird story. So, it all started on a Tuesday, much recently. And I was on my phone, I was doing lots of stuff. Right now I was on YouTube and I thought I would download the game I used to have, Talking Angela 2. Now, the reason why I deleted that game was because it was taking a lot of space, and so I decided to delete it and you install it from the other apps. But I decided to download it again, even though there was still some backlash. Now, This story actually didn't take place much recently this month. Alright, so here we go. So, while I was downloading the game, it was all normal and stuff. I was on my first level, same as always, and you must be thinking that every time you start a new level, you earn a bit of money. True, but that's not what I expected. When I entered in the game, I noticed that, yeah, I had to do a tutorial, same old, but when I was done with the tutorial, I popped in with an amount of 1 million dollars. I'm serious though, because it actually did happen, and I even got a lot of diamonds, and I was kind of like very excited, but still kind of confused, because usually when you start a new level, when you start your first level, you would usually get a bit of money and not a lot until you get more levels. But it's strange how you get money already when you start in a new level, because that was very, very weird. So as you could tell, many people would have had an amount of $100 or maybe 200 or up to 1,000, but 1 million, that is crazy. Like, when you start new levels each, you start to earn money and more money. So throughout the game, I was very, very, very surprised I would earn this amount of money. When I first got into the game and when I saw the money up top, that actually shocked me. Because when I play a Talking Angela game, I've never been that rich. And so I decided to just play the game, pretend everything was normal, until I get to unlock a lot of stuff. There's many stuff you could choose from, and there's stuff to unlock if only you had a lot of dollars. So I decided to get all that. I decided to change my wallpaper and lots of other stuff. And yeah, but I think maybe the real reason I got a lot of that money was maybe one, I completed a task that I think is popular. I actually don't know how I earned that money, but I was very surprised that time, and I was utterly confused. But until I was done with the tutorial, I thought I would start my journey. So right now, strangely, I think I'm on level 6 and soon to 7. And you know how much weird that is? Cuz you would usually get a lot of money every time you go up a level. If you see here in the other Talking Angela game, the first one, not the one with the creepiness from Paris. I'm talking about the one that you're looking at right now. Each level you'll have to reach up to, I think, level 999. And once you get to 1,000, that's when you go to heaven. So, yeah, there's about 1,000 levels each time you go on this app you're looking at right now. But I think in Talking Angela 2's level, I don't know how many levels there are, but I assume it's the same one of yours, what you're seeing right now. So, as you can see, there's many levels. In the original Talking Angela game, you didn't get to have levels. You just chatted with Angela and stuff. Let her get to know you. It's like someone is hacking you. So as you can see here, you're still seeing the man in her eyes, but it's not anymore like that. But I think the Talking Angela game, it was kind of still creepy. Even though the chat feature is not there anymore, people still complained ever since Outfit 7 released it. And yeah, I have 2 Talking Angela games right now, and I used to have many. So right now I have the Tom Loves Angela game, also known as her first appearance in the Outfit 7 game, and I got the formerly mentioned Talking Angela 2, which I think came out in 2022. So I think the real reason maybe of why I got all that money It's maybe because of my account. I don't know. Or some other stuff. Or just maybe I did a task like that is gets you a lot of money. But I just entered the game and I was like very confused. Like so like I think I've heard many times since Becca, Angela's friend, first released like on the Talking to Friends app, here comes another ad. I just thought like maybe it's because of the franchise. Like I don't know. If you guys tell me in the comments if you guys are starting to like earn $1 million on Talking Angela 2 on your first level. Tell me if that's happening, because maybe they're just upgrading it. Make sure you have a lot of money by the start. And if you don't, I don't know what to say about it, because it's actually very confusing of how you get a lot of money just by doing that. And starting a new level, it just means you're having less money as always. So let's just take a quick look back at all the Outfit 7 games. I think I remember them. One with Perry the Parrot, one with Talking Tom, of course, the first one came out, and then Angela, which y'all started to say was also very creepy. And just like Angela, I think Tom was creepy too, because they both had man in their eyes. But Angela's was the most controversial. So it's probably knowing that some people do hate Angela due to that. I sure do. Even though I download the game, I would try to get the old chat feature from the original, and I noticed that you guys on YouTube, you guys would upload like all the videos of the chat feature from Angela, but it's in the decade from now. So it's kind of strange of how you guys could get like the original game, just like how it's strange that I got $1 million money on Talking Angela 2. So as I noticed, I decided to get like close for Angela, and then I decided next time that I should like get something similar to it. So I just went on like the fashion thing. That was my first night having many dollars. The next day, like I decided like to have like try to go on all the levels this time instead of just going on a few, because I just want to beat the game. That's all I want to do. I want to reach the level 1000 even though Angela dies. But I like how you guys just make fan-made videos like with Angela pretending to die. Like y'all try to hit her and then just pretend she faints on the ground. It's good memories to look back at like old stuff and retrace them to now. Now it's literally 2023, and I noticed that throughout the decades and years that things started to get more popular, franchise, and some stuff start to fade away, like in the past. Like, you get that nostalgic feeling of playing old Talking Tom games. I sure remember one. I think when I was little, like, I used to play Talking Tom, I think on one of my brother's iPads. I don't know. But I think I remember playing it. My favorite games from the Talking Tom game was definitely Whack-A-Mouse and I think some other stuff. There's a lot of games in the franchise. Talking Angela 2 usually has games that kind of relate. Last time I played the stacking game. Not stacking. The Fruit Ninja game. I think I played that game too. But somehow in the franchise, you might be wondering how I still had those money. I actually don't know, because usually it would just start with a few money. I didn't know how I get a lot of money, but I assume it's from my account or I don't know, some type of stuff. But if y'all would like to guess how, I suggest you like putting it in the comments below. And okay, so if y'all get some research, it would be good to let you guys know of your feedback. And yeah, thank you guys so much for watching.